Hello again. Now I'm in a different place where the first recon or alpha team got relocated after the quest 3 card bounty. The one with fiends just before. So, well, first of all, actually, let's go to the barracks and inform Corporal Betsy about Cook's demise.
We won't go quiet.
I think I was told to tell her that.
Never seen you around before. What do you want? You killed him? Well, shit. Here I dreamed up this whole elaborate revenge fantasy. Didn't really think I'd do it, but as long as the tubby bastard was actually alive, I could pretend like I would. Here, I owe you. Take it and get out of here, before I indulge my inner bitch and spoil the moment. What a pointless trip. Here I thought I'd get a shot at that junkie bastard.
Well.
What gave me away? The big gun, the shades, or the attitude? They don't. Only the good ones do. My partner's got some potential, so I let him wear those goofy glasses. I tell him they're his training shades, he totally buys it. Truth is, his eyes just suck. Not unless you count the fiends as serious. Gorobets keeps us inside the fence most of the time. Doesn't matter to me. I just shoot bad guys. Sooner or later, they'll move us out to the dam, though. That's when the shit gets nasty. Legion fights to win, and they're smart. Hell of a lot smarter than these crazy fiends. But I don't feel bad about shooting Legion boys. Fiends, on the other hand, sometimes I get pangs of conscience. Not often, but sometimes. Some cute little junkie bitch, so fucked up she doesn't even know that she's the bad guy. And I've got a headshot her. Makes me think. Might just be sex, though. I see some cute little number and I'd rather get in her pants.
Well.
The little guy. 10 of spades. I like him because he listens. Doesn't shut up the rest of the time, but when I talk, he listens. Also, he doesn't pull any stupid come-ons, like practically every other horn dog alpha male on this base. Might be he's just scared of me, though. Yeah, we spot for each other, watch each other's backs. Usually works pretty well, unless you get paired up with an asshole. Thing is, there's a lot of assholes in the army. I keep hoping they'll pair me up with some hot blonde like you see on those old pinups. Shit, I don't even care if she can shoot straight. Can't have everything.
Maybe you crashed to the wrong party.
Yeah.
Wish I'd gotten a bullet in that fiend.
Right. Who's this?
In our hands. If it isn't the guy that defeated the Legion at Nelson, I can't thank you enough. Morale around here has never been higher. I've been placed in charge of morale. It's difficult trying to keep spirits up with the Legion nearby. In fact, there's more hope in wrangling Brahmin with my grandmother's stocking than inspiring these troopers. Ironic, isn't it? But it's understandable. The constant skirmishes take their toll on everyone in the end. I call that an understatement. But I can't complain. I'm not in the field as much as the others. I just stay here most of the day, coming up with activities to occupy the camp. Which reminds me of something I've been meaning to try. A killer competition to boost morale. Interested? Great. Since the camp is threatened by Legion, I propose a hunt. Kill any you encounter, and bring me the Legion's ear as proof. You get it? Legion ear?
Good grief.
Yeah, it was bad. I'll leave the comedy alone. So how about it?
Okay.
Great. Don't be surprised if you're already last when you return. If I'm right, the troopers will use any excuse to slaughter Legion's scum. Can I help you with anything else?
I guess I've got some on me.
Oh man, awesome! The competition is still going strong.
Anything
Look
else
who
you
we
can
have
tell me?
here. Lower than a feral ghoul's IQ.
Well, that's great. So this isn't the whole of Alpha Team. There's Corporal Sterling in the command tent over here. And I'd like to speak with him regarding the spy in the Camp McCarran. He was previously stationed there.
Howdy. Name's Sterling, 1st Recon. Can't say I've seen you before. I'd remember if I had. Got a good memory for faces, landmarks and such too. Comes with practice, that's all, and a lot of scouting from place to place. Going on 6 months now, but I reckon we'll be moving out soon enough. Can't talk about the details. Till then, we'll man the towers and keep an eye on the fiends. We've had more than our share of trouble from their direction. Whole thing smells of Caesar to me. Of course, that's just guesswork. But I'd still bet a few caps he's stirring up the locals against us. I call her the Long Carabine. Didn't always have the scope. I added that myself. Been shooting with her so long, couldn't bring myself to toss her away. Would have felt guilty to part with the old girl. The other snipers used bolt action, but Gorbets reckoned it didn't matter none if I was different, so long as I could hit my targets. Used to be a ranger, one of the first they sent out east back before we took the dam. Observation and reconnaissance. We took the lay of the land, checked out the locals, and kept ourselves inconspicuous. A couple friends of mine were the first to scout the dam. That was back in '73, if I recall. A lot of those rangers are dead now. Vegas always chewed men up. It's just a little more literal nowadays. Well, that wasn't really a matter of choice. Got myself caught by legionaries up near Malpay. They had themselves some fun with me. Mangled my hands and feet pretty good. Wasn't much good with the pistol after that. Wasn't gonna be trekking across the waste on any more long scouts either. Caesar's boys figured I wasn't going anywhere after what they'd done to me. So they didn't bother tying me up. I crawled out of there on my elbows and knees. Must have looked a sight. Then I rolled down an embankment into the Colorado. Guess I had a mind to drown rather than give Caesar's boys the satisfaction of killing me. But a couple rangers happened to be watching from across the river. They jumped on in and pulled me out of there. Lucky break, they said.
Alright, that's a story. But what about Camp McCarran? This is related to Camp McCarran, this question.
As a matter of fact, it's funny that you'd ask. A couple nights back, I was on watch in the yard. Got myself a habit of looking all around, not just where I'd expect to find trouble. Old habit, but it saved my hide on occasion. Round about 1 in the morning, I spied some lights in the control tower. Now that's the 3rd time I've spied those lights, mind you. And every time I ask about it, they tell me the place was empty. I'm just saying, didn't look empty to me. No trouble at all. That light is mighty consistent. Always there at 1 a.m.
Thank you.
I heard you killed Driver Nafai. We're the finest sniper outfit in the whole NCR. If you need a bullet put into a target's eye from 800 yards away, you call us. Some of my team aren't without their share of scars, though, like Betsy and Sterling. Corporal Sterling was an NCR ranger until he was captured by the Legion. He wasn't able to be a ranger after that, but his eyes are still sharp, so I had him transferred to 1st Recon. Cook, one of the fiends, ambushed her and 10 of spades. Betsy shrugged it off like it was nothing, but her behavior keeps getting worse. Always making passes at every woman who wanders by. It's inappropriate for anyone at 1st Recon to behave that way.
Tough stuff.
I'd appreciate it. As her CO, I could order her to get help, but I'd have her agree with the idea. We're the finest sniper.
That's the same thing.
If they've proven hard to kill, yes. Whatever it takes to get the job done, even if it means hiring help from outside the military.
So let's get back to Betsy.
Hello.
Yeah? The lieutenant's been talking to you, hasn't he? Look, I don't need a head doctor. I'm first recon, damn it. You don't see the others crying about every little bruise and scrape, do you?
Well, yeah, but it could help to do something about this, that is.
Just another injury to take care of, huh? Well, when you put it that way. All right. You can tell the lieutenant I finally caved. There's a Dr. Usanagi who's supposed to be good at this sort of thing.
Okay, right, at the New Vegas clinic. Also, off screen, I've been doing some assorted things.
Won't go quietly.
I got a level up because I was close to leveling, and I was 22, so I got to pick a perk, and I picked that's called this one previously, a Stonewall. I cannot be knocked down by, just in general, or yeah, in general. It's pretty useful. Actually, I also picked up this rifle along the way and managed to find a modification for it, a compensator that reduces its spread or increases accuracy, if you will.
What can I do for you? I wish someone with your medical training had come along sooner. I think she'll actually stick with the treatment because of what she said. I was afraid that Betsy wouldn't go for long-term treatment because she didn't want to look bad in front of the rest of the squad.
Oh,
Do me
things
a favor
happen.
and let Usanagi know Corporal Betsy is coming. I'd like to make sure the medical clinic has time for her.
Right, make an appointment essentially. Also, my character does not have the highest of medicine scores. So I can do this. This is not too long of a quest.
You're back. Mental trauma can be just as debilitating as physical injuries. Fortunately, I'm well qualified in such treatment. I'll make time in my schedule.
Okay. That's done then. So... let's get back to Camp McCarran. Corporal Sterling mentioned something about 1 AM, more or less. Let's wait around the tower at that time. And the lights going on. I think I'll have to go this way. I mean, could I ask some questions in here?
Haven't you done enough?
No. She provides some additional clues, but the whole Silas quest kind of broke her dialogue. Oh well. These are side quests anyway. That's that way. So let's wait again, perhaps with more success in finding the spy. Just where is the control? There it is. Control tower. Save and 8 PM. By the way, it's interesting that supposed spy is so conspicuous and turning lights on in the tower. Doesn't that make him very obvious? Clearly it does to those other NCR people around here. Okay, the time in the game passes faster than in real life. The spy should be here any moment, I think. And I plan on not confronting the spy just yet. I'll just see what he does. There's a reason for that, but we will see. $129. Patience is key here. I mean, I don't think just asking Curtis about what he does would alert him. Oh, by the way, it's him, that's the spy. Would alert him out of coming here. You could guess he's the spy because, along with the colonel, he's the one dealing with logistics. So he's got that kind of information. Someone should be shuffling towards the control tower any minute. Unless I really have to speak about the break-ins, because the lights in the tower did not go on. Now it's morning. Oh dear. It shouldn't be like this. Okay, this is a faster way. Perhaps I've jumped the gun. Perhaps this is a little strange or buggy.
What is it?
So intelligence leaks.
Smart man. I could use somebody who can operate under the radar around here. Whoever our mole is, he's been slippery. Whenever one of the MPs gets too close, he changes his habits. Our last lead went cold weeks ago.
I'm guessing MPs doesn't stand for members of parliament.
You want my advice? Start by talking to people with a lot of eyes in the field. People like Lieutenant Boyd or Sergeant Contreras, maybe. Careful with Contreras, though. He's not above suspicion himself. Keep me apprised of any leads you get. This guy's gotten a lot of my men killed.
Well, I got the lead from Sterling already.
Haven't you done enough? Now, what kind of MP would I be if I didn't notice anything suspicious? I've had soldiers go AWOL, break-ins, thefts, you name it. Maybe break-in isn't the right word. We didn't find signs of forced entry, but I've had reports of someone sneaking into the control tower at night.
Right.
It's probably just a meeting spot for a steamy military base love affair. Kids today.
Well, maybe it isn't.
But it bothers me that they didn't break in. It means they have an access code. Most soldiers around the base don't have that. Sure, if you want to investigate. It's not like there's anything to steal up there. Just a bunch of old communications equipment. If you can find out any more, I'd be interested to hear it. There's something about this I really don't like. And if I weren't tied up here, I'd be staking it out personally. Well, there's Anders. He's a ranger. That one's not suspicious so much as worrisome. He left on a dangerous assignment.
Right.
Colonel Shu
Vault
sent him
3
out.
with the fiends.
Now I think he feels guilty not having any way to check up on him. I don't know him very well myself. I seem to remember Colonel Shu would really be the person to talk to.
Right.
Not the kind of things you like to see go missing. No witnesses yet. I've got my money on Sergeant Contreras, who's supposed to be in charge of distribution, the little weasel. But he's too slick to let anyone catch him doing it. We've searched his possessions a dozen times. Nothing.
Maybe he peddles the stuff further.
Good. Yep. See you around.
Okay, at least some kind of dialogue node was available. So, I mean, I've spoken to Sterling. I've got the access to the control tower as well. So I apologize for wasting your time, but let's try once more with feeling. Perhaps the third time really will be a charm. 7 AM, so 12, 5.
Worry about me, dearie. Don't. Or Grandma knows how to stay quiet.
Did I miss it? Let's try again. Such an ungrateful quest, this. And I don't think the spy spotted me. Did he? What worries me is that at no point do I see lights in the tower coming on.
Lupa, this is Frumentarius Picus.
Oh.
Over.
Go ahead, Picus.
Afternoon patrol enters Fiend territory at 1300. Have them mind that stretch.
Guys have to let me through.
Fiends will be alerted.
Roger, Lupa.
What's the status of your primary mission, Picus?
Charges are set. Detonation will occur as the train leaves the station. Over.
Well, I'd better go and investigate that. Here's the bomb monorail.
Medicine time.
Lily's taking her medicine. But he's supposed to be there, I think. I can't really tell that the lights are on. Okay, so...
Hello again.
I need to get to the monorail. Hopefully the train hasn't departed yet. Move it for now. Which way am I supposed to go to reach the monorail? I think this way is. Should be good, I hope. Could be a level above. Right. Okay. Vent. Yes, there is a device.
Something I can do for you?
Oh man, the missing textures.
Look who it is. I haven't
The
had the
broken
privilege,
ones.
but I'm told you've been...
Right. Intelligence leaks.
No? What happened? Curtis? He's been in the NCR long before our conflict with the Legion. There's just no way. I hope you're mistaken, but somehow I don't think so. It'd explain a lot. This is much worse than anyone expected. There could be others, too. You've done everything that was asked of you. You have my personal thanks for this. And I'll make sure you receive the credit you deserve. I'll have Curtis taken into custody. If he lets himself be taken alive, that is.
Probably not. I think there was something else as well. That's Camp McCarran, or was it somewhere else? There is, well, there are more quests at Camp McCarran, but well, let's ask around the concourse. Something about food was mentioned.
Hey.
Looks like an entertainment section of the McCarran Airport, converted to a mess hall.
Listen, asshole, I know you're not really an NCR health inspector, so you can cut the restaurant critique routine. And I want my 50 caps back. Because I looked it up, and there ain't no disease called colorectal implosion syndrome. So I paid you to look the other way for nothing. Wait, you're not... Oh, wow, I'm sorry. You look just like... Never mind, sorry. So what can I serve you up? That's nothing. You just look like the health inspector who stopped through for the yearly inspection a couple of weeks back. I was hoping I wouldn't have to wait another 11 months to see his crooked ass to get my caps back. Ah, well. Anything I can get you? Oh, yeah. You can order up anything you want. As long as it's corn or beans. Just kidding. Haven't you heard? With a few shipments from home and a little variety, the troops are getting restless for some quality grub. You can only do so much as a chef with just corn, beans, onions, and peppers. Well, we haven't had any quality meat in months. Everyone in the camp just eating beans for protein. It isn't pretty. Some of my kitchen machinery is broken down too, so we've been eating mostly raw vegetables. And I'm desperate for spices or seasonings. Anything, just something for the general mood around here.
Right.
And doesn't need to all come from the same source. There are a bunch of different vendors around who sell meat. Fitz, the Nashes, Crimson Caravan. We've never really tried to go out and organize deals with merchants to supply our food. Already having an overstock of food, we haven't needed to. But we really need some good old red meat on the menu soon. So I'm willing to divert some caps in their direction if they're open to supplying us.
I understand. What about the spices?
The Crimson Caravan would probably be able to arrange a regular shipment, but I don't know of any spices known to improve mood. Hell, we have a whole research department. One guy's even set up in the main terminal building. They're the ones who ought to be looking into it.
Dr. Hildern? Sorry. And there's the food processor.
Here's the list. We've been scrapping together quick fixes to keep it running for months. I think it finally crapped out and needs a full overhaul.
Right.
It's the goofy machine behind the counter in the corner next to the stove. I'd be much obliged if you could take a look at it and get it fixed up. I don't know. Try the various traders around the waste. Or the pawn shop in West Side might have some parts. Oh, I've heard of a place called House Tools you could check out. It's an old factory on the north side of Vegas. Just a word of warning, though. I hear no one who goes in there comes back out. Could be traps, crazy robots, or who knows what's in that place.
I was about to say, that sounds likely.
What can I do?
But perhaps I can do something else with that machine. Jury rig the machine. I'll do that. Bypassing several broken redundant co-processors using nothing more than bobby pins, tape and a trooper's Swiss Army knife, you manage to get the machine running. Please imagine that MacGyver theme in your head, as I probably can't play it here.
Hello. Hey. Amazing. I thought that thing was done for. That'll help me transform what I can offer the troops. I'll give you a little extra discount the next time you buy food from me.
So I guess I could organize the meat suppliers. Actually before that, speak to Dr. Hildern. About the whole spice thing.
Yes? So
Oh, and there's this, right. His assistant mentioned that there was another person sent to Vault 22. Well, not just one, really.
I never said you were. You've been speaking to Williams, haven't you? Fair enough. Begging your pardon, but this is beginning to feel like an interrogation. No, you aren't the first person I've sent to the vault. I'd have to consult my records. 8? 10? Your point is what?
Well, they haven't come back.
I have no evidence that they're dead. 1,000 things could have happened between here and the vault. They could have changed their minds and walked away. You want certainty? You'll never find it, especially not in the pursuit of science. Take my advice. Forget about Williams. Now, I know your time is valuable. Yes?
So nothing about the
Hey,
spices.
if you can find Keely...
I know where I have to go for that, but no one told me yet, I think. Or maybe I was told and I missed it. The commotion. So let's consult a few people about providing meat deliveries. Uh-oh. Good company. Maybe then let's not do things this way. Let's try this again. I don't have a problem fighting legionaries, but I think the person I was supposed to strike a delivery deal with got killed by them. That will simply not do. Right. What? No, not again. Fuck, why is he going all the way with there after the harmless... Yeah, she's dead again. I think that's the NPC. I'll have to cut them off. Look, this is so fucked up, man. I hate it. Named NPC, dead. I'll have to go somewhere further away from the rest stop. Maybe this way? And just by the way, just so you know, the game did crash along the way just to cheer me up. If you're wondering about the jump cut, then yes, indeed, the game crashed again. And I know there are mods to make the game more stable, but I don't think I should be applying them at this point. So, okay, let's just up ahead. Can I get the legionaries to just approach me somewhere in the field and not go after someone else? That's all I'm asking. I think this happens. Well, the legionaries come running whenever I come close to the rest stop itself. Yep, just like that. For fuck's sake. It's shit. Can't see a loop which is alive or dead. Yep, of course she's dead. It feels like there's little I can do here. It is extremely infuriating. There's legendaries. Okay, I think I got them. From another side this time. Come over here. Lasers can travel pretty quickly, friend. You won't really be able to run away like that. So get fucked. 2, 3, 4. Sorry, piece of shit, mister. So. At least there's a little bit of stuff that I can pick up. I saved there, though I haven't checked if the people are still alive and well. Oh no, there you are. You really should just head to the shack.
Welcome back. The NCR fixed up the pipe network pretty good. If we have a water license. There's a few independent ones like me. The caravans or NCR patrols usually don't stop, but we usually get people like yourself wandering on by a few times a week. The Crimson Caravan Company's the big dog around here. I'm pretty sure they've got a dock over at Camp McCarran, but I don't know if he'll treat just anybody.
Okay, actually,
Welcome back.
She probably doesn't have too many caps.
Glad.
No.
Another.
So, where's the person I'm supposed to speak to? Let's enter the shack then, I guess. No, I can't. Oh, good. Is there anyone else? Nope. Maybe I was mistaken the entire time. Let me just check with this quest, because it's an unmarked one. This is really pissing me off. Fitz. Fitz is the person I'm looking for. F-I-T-Z. So who the heck is that and where? I'm getting some confusing blips on the radar from wildlife. Grab gulp, rest stop. Right. Maybe he died at a different point as well. Who can flipping say? That's just a caravan. Can I just... Oh god.
Hey there, need any?
Doing something in the background and it's not really working. In the meantime, let's take a look at this. Salt carbine.
Hey there, need anything?
Okay, I got to sell most of my stuff without going too far out of my way. At least. But yes, I cannot find this guy. Let's just move on. I guess I'll do what I can right now, and anything else I'll do off camera whilst fiddling with it and figuring it out.
Welcome back.
Wait, she didn't have a...
Welcome back. Welcome back.
She doesn't have a dialogue option to speak about meat delivery. Why is that? What about the third person? I think Blake at Crimson Caravan.
Hey there.
McCarran needs a regular shipment of Bremen meat and spices for the mess hall.
Won't be a problem. We have plenty of spice traders working with us back home, and we could get meat from the local Brahmin ranchers.
Okay.
The bigger issue is payment to
Negotiations. Okay, let's use that.
Well, the Fargo traders have been trying to edge us out on the new armor contract for the troops. This could swing things in our favor. All right, let McCarran know they should expect the first shipment in a week or so.
Nice. Fargo traders are still around from the times of Fallout 1? Seriously? What do you sell, by the way? Oh, you haven't restocked your caps. That's no good. Any good ammo? Also, when it comes to ammo, whoops. I made some ammo of my own. I'll just tell you shortly about that. Wait, what was I doing? I mean, I might as well, that's not very expensive. Like so. So, is there a login bench? I don't think so. So essentially, making ammo works just like crafting things at a workbench. Also, you can ask IDE to make ammo. Can you help me? And multi-tools, that's an equivalent of a workshop. So you go to a reloading bench, and the ammo I made with the help of the hand loader perk. I believe you need 70 repair to take that perk. And it allows you to make special types of ammo, such as, for example, 5mm JSP hand load that I can use for my AK-112 assault rifle that I'm holding on to for the time being. So on the right are the ingredients. For most conventional ammo types, it's a case, lead, powder, primer. Cases you get from shooting the guns yourself using the rounds. The cases will be kept. You can buy boxes of cases as well, gun runners for example. And the same goes for lead, power and primers. Did I say powder there? Powder, I mean. And there are different types of powders and primers. So that's essentially how it works. You just need the sufficient amounts. It usually takes more resources to get to those fancy ammo types than just the regular ones from breakdown. Right, you can break down bullets in here as well. To break, for example, breaking down regular types to get these ingredients that you can use then in the type of ammo you wish to create. Very nice, because also you may be wondering why should you be doing that. You may have taken a look at the properties of these types of ammo, so let's get back to the one I was looking at. This type of ammo increases the damage output by 1.3 times, and it reduces the target's damage threshold. Think of it as kind of armor. However much of damage the target can ignore, so that is reduced by 10. Very good. Since I'm here, any interesting mods that I could use? Any kind of... Yeah, this is an example of the reloading bench ingredients that you can buy. Ooh, H&K Cores extended mag. Why not? Just try to get it a little cheaper. Increase my barter with clothing. So this. Oh, nice. Quite cheap as well. I'm getting that. Scratch and primer box. Yeah, these are the primers and other ingredients. Winchester City Killer, that's another combat shotgun. Okay. I think I can get rid of my Legion currency this way as well. I think I should, just to make things simpler. Super sledge. Helmet. I think this is mostly it. So, I can show you how to apply mods to weapons. Select your weapon and then press mod here. Well, you have to press X on the keyboard if you're using the PC version. Well, I'm not sure if you can apply downloadable modifications from Nexus mods to any other version of the game, but the point remains. Extended mags will be very welcome on H&K Cores, because that thing has a very high rate of fire for a shotgun. Right. Right. Okay. Okay. Whoops. So, I'll check with the meat vendors different time. I was also thinking about visiting Sunset Sarsaparilla headquarters. Let's just visit there and see if there are any quests or anything. I just need to head for the giant bottle in the distance. Right there. What is Lily doing? Oops. very naughty person put mines along here. Okay, I'm not sure how I was supposed to do anything about that one. It was slid onto the concrete there. And there's someone in the distance. Another Legion patrol, assassin hit squad, or just fiends? I think just fiends. I won't attack them just yet. Okay, the place looks like a big mess. And there are some hostiles around.
Scanning for hostiles.
Where is that robot?
Please step into the open and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens have nothing to fear.
Yeah. I think that pile of ash is another law-abiding citizen. Or was.
Scanning for hostiles.
Oh, I think we've got contact.
Proceeding with search protocol.
Maybe. What is going on?
This area clear. Proceeding with search protocol.
I think Edie caught up with it. Yep.
Into the open and identify yourself. Hostile target identified. Multiple failures detected.
Could you guys wait until I properly explore the building? This happens. Oh, I thought these robots weren't hostile. What do I know, I guess? But oh, come on. Could you just wait a little?
Scanning for hostiles. Please step into the open and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens have nothing to fear. This area clear. Proceeding with search protocol.
It's somewhere behind the wall. Oh my goodness. Maybe I can ignore it.
Proceeding with search protocol.
This isn't what I want to do right now. Okay, you guys, get over here, get over here. Edie. Okay, so there's this.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the headquarters of the Sunset Sarsaparilla Company. Wrangle up a stool and listen to old Festus jaw a while. If you and old Festus are old pals, say a command now. Otherwise, say, pleased to meet you, and we'll get acquainted. Or, if you have more important things, new in town, partner? Well, let old Festus give you the lay of the land. If you're here to redeem your Sunset Sarsaparilla stars, dump them into the slot in the barrel below and I'll count them up. If you don't know what Sunset Sarsaparilla stars are and think old Festus is just shooting his mouth off, say star info. If you're here to challenge old Festus to... Lastly, if you're here about the health advisory that aired on Channel 6 recently, say silly old advisory. I'm sorry, I didn't quite understand that. Could you repeat it?
I'm intrigued about that a little.
While Sunset Sarsaparilla is perfectly safe, a recent independent study, whose validity is currently being challenged, revealed the following. Excessive ingestion of sarsaparilla can lead to deleterious effects, including, but not limited to, kidney damage, nausea, digital numbness, anxiety, loss of visual acuity, dizziness, occasional nosebleeds, joint inflammation, tooth decay, sore throat, bronchitis, organ rupture, and halitosis. Note that you'd have to drink a heap of Sunset Sarsaparilla to match the quantities used in the study. How much, you ask? A lot. A whole hell of a lot. In fact, you'd have to get full as a tick on Sunset Sarsaparilla to even come close. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, partner, and keep...
Just what doesn't the sarsaparilla cause is the question.
Partner? If you...
So, what about those star caps?
Oh, new to the hunt, are ya? Select Sunset Sarsaparilla bottles will have special caps with blue stars on them. Why are these stars there, and what do they mean? Nobody knows, except maybe old Festus. Rustle up enough of them and you can win a prize. So get
How
out
many?
there. Howdy, partner. If you don't...
Well, I'm going to deposit them, I suppose.
Woohoo! You did it, partner. Bullet for you. Old Festus knew you could do it. I suppose you'll be wanting that prize now. Well then, hold on to your hat, cause it's a doozy. Not many people have heard the true story behind Sunset Sarsaparilla.
Yeah, you could guess this is the prize.
And now, without further ado, your prize. Long ago, people didn't have a heap of choices when it came to soft drinks. It was either water or Nuka-Cola. Now, the threat of legal action forces me to say that Nuka-Cola is a swell beverage.
I was wondering about that.
People just wanted something different,
Competition and all
So
that.
one day, a man, a saloon owner in a small town, decided to make a new type of soft drink. After getting no help from them, a stranger at the end of the bar suggested the man make a sarsaparilla-flavored drink. The stranger said he would happily share his family's recipe for the drink on one condition. The condition being that the stranger would be allowed to sample the bottle whenever he liked to ensure the recipe was being followed to the letter.
Fair enough.
The man happily agreed, thinking the drink would make it. The next morning, the sheriff stopped by and reported that the stranger's body was found on the side of the town road. He'd been killed by bandits. The man, cursing his luck, closed the saloon early that day, just as the sun began to set. But after he'd locked the doors, he turned around to find an unfamiliar bottle on the bar with a note beneath it. The note was sealed with blue wax in the shape of a star. Opening it, the man found it contained a recipe for a sarsaparilla-flavored drink. Sampling the bottle's contents and finding it singularly delicious. Being an honorable man, the saloon owner paid for the stranger's funeral, thinking it was the least he could do to repay him. The saloon owner went on to become rich selling the new drink. Some say the saloon owner ordered it done in honor of the stranger. Others say it's the stranger sampling the bottles like he promised. And that's the legend of the star. The Sunset Sarsaparilla Company has received a number of complaints regarding the prize awarded for handing in Sunset Sarsaparilla stars. Therefore, we have seen fit to provide another prize. Just head through the double doors and follow the hallway to your left to the very end. An attendant will be there to present your prize directly. We at the Sunset Sarsaparilla Company would once again like...
I guess I can do that, maybe. Well, this doesn't seem right. He said done. Well, I'll just use the map then. Well, this seems separated from the rest of the building. Locked very hard. I am guessing there's a way to open that without the lockpick skill. Personal assistant, that's probably the robot that was supposed to give me the prize. Oh, that's not going anywhere. But what about this terminal then? Oh, that was quick. Right, I'm getting the idea with this whole star bottle cap contest. Some kind of wall safe. Should I go through here then? This could be it. Sunset Sarsaparilla Deputy Badge. There's a lot of them. But I'll take the caps. Strange to think that caps are currency in this world. Now here's a unique weapon, Pew Pew. A magazine of 10, high damage, uses 5 cells per shot. Good gun. Holotape. Oh, there's the meat vendor list. I missed that.
I guess this is it. Not much air left now. Minutes, maybe. And this is what I have to show for it. I guess the joke's on me. Probably shouldn't have killed all those people. Probably should have stayed at home and taken care of my mom. She always used to say people who murder and steal die bad in the end. Said they...
Well, let's just take a look at this place while I'm here. Although, nah, you know what, I'll take a look at, well, have a proper look at it off camera. This is probably long enough, so thank you for watching. Hope you stay to check out what happens next in here. Take care and goodbye.